Settings and features in Google SketchUp. The first thing we need to drop down is the file menu. Here, as usual, you have the file, open, new and save as. The important thing to look out here is the geolocation. In geolocation, this actually links your Google SketchUp file to Google Images to a specific location. You can develop your building upon the site. The next thing is the 3D warehouse. Here, you can share your models or get previously made models by other SketchUp users. The next thing is Tremble Connect. It is a sharing platform for all the Google SketchUp users. You can actually share your content over here. The next things are import and export. You can import files such as the AutoCAD files, Revits and other types of files. It is very important for architecture students as you can import the plans and draw upon it. This will be explained in later and other videos. The next thing is export. You can actually export your 3D model or in a 2D graphic manner. Next is print and print preview, and later on you have all the things, that is the SketchUp files you have already made. Next, in the edit area you have undo, erase and all the simple things. You might not need this. The things that you need are lock and unlock and hide and hide. These help while making your SketchUp model, and specifically you can lock a specific element to work around it so that your element doesn't get harmed. Next drop down is the view. In view we have toolbars and other things. You first need to look at the toolbars. Open the toolbars, and here you have all the list of toolbars you want to turn on and off. So let me just turn some of them off and show them to you. Just a sec. These are all the toolbars as you can all see. So I'll just scroll up and that's it. You can close it. You can customize it the way you want. Next thing is the camera. Previous, next and standard views. Perspective is the standard that already comes default, and parallel projection, that is the orthographic views. You can switch to them. This is totally upon you, but I'll suggest you to keep that in perspective. Rest you have pan, zoom, field of view, orbit and other things. You will use keyboard shortcuts and mouse to do so. Draw, you have the toolbars here. You will not need this, obviously tools, and you have toolbars. So again, not much use. Some of them might be followed up in next videos also. Windows, it is an important one. You might want to look at this. Here you would like to go to the default tray. First default tray, you have the one on the left, and you can add more trays or remove the trays or add elements to your trays. The second things are, so I click a component tray. You can add components or other things, as many trays as you want, but I'll suggest you to keep as less as possible because you also need to show your design. Now Windows, we also have fog and shadows. These are basically the rendering processes. You can add renders to your design and all. That's it. Match photo is basically you overlay a photo like for editing only. Next, you can go to model info at the end of the project to see what your model is like. And the important thing is preferences over here. You can actually go around it and look at stuff, but you might not want to change much of it rather than the templates. In templates, the default will be what you have selected already in the first screen. I have been selecting architecture design meters. If by chance you came in this without or with selecting a wrong unit, you can actually change. I changed it to simple unit meters. Then other things are Ruby console app. Basically these are not so important. These are important for rendering only. Next is photo textures. As I already told you, it's actually laying over a photo to make a texture. And help, if you need help, you can go to the Google SketchUp website and on their forum and ask FAQs and all. It is somewhat useful only, but after seeing this video you might not need that. So that was it for the first video. Continue on the second one, and like and share my video and subscribe to my channel for more of them. Thank you.